What if the number of measurements is between 2 and 10? Let's look at an example where you take 6 measurements of a force given in newtons. And it's always a good idea to display all of your data in a table. Makes it easier to see and understand. So in this case, we have the trials, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then our forces. First, calculate the mean value. Mean means average here. So you add up all the forces, and in this case, divide by 6, since there are 6 measurements. And that gives you 54.6. And I'm going to introduce a little notation here. I'm going to say that F sub I refers to an individual measurement. I'm using F here because of force, and then the subscript I refers to the ith measurement. In other words, F sub 3 would be the third measurement, or 55 newtons. F with a bar over it refers to the mean value, the average. So in this case, F bar would be 54.6 newtons. So that takes care of the measured value, but how do we get the uncertainty? Well, I'm going to add another column to my table called deviation. And the deviation is where I'm going to subtract the mean value from each of the measurements. And that means that some of the deviations are going to be positive and some of them are going to be negative, and that's okay. So for example, the first one, 52.3 newtons, I would subtract the mean value of 54.6 newtons, and that would give me negative 2.3 newtons, and that's my deviation. For the second one, 56.1 newtons minus 54.6 newtons would give me 1.5 newtons. And so you can see how to do this for the other 4 measurements. And once I have my deviations, I'm going to take the absolute value of the largest deviation, and that's going to be my uncertainty. So in this case, that first one, negative 2.3, that's the largest in magnitude, so I'm going to take the absolute value, and my final answer is going to be 54.6 plus or minus 2.3 newtons.